Yeah. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dumb me pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Second down, it's Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll try to throw it here. Vick caught here by Bell. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to face a third down. On third down, Vick. Dancing to his left. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big 30-yard play on third. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
I got you. Monday. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Hey, you got to get moving, man. Man, moving. 55 is my guy, 55. Hey, exit. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Allen. That is caught by Cohen. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On first down, Peyton, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Watch the out. Mike, 55.
On second and 11 now. Allen, man open. That's Terrell Owens. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Mike. Check 55. Mike. Come on.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. Allen going to come to the line here, first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Switch.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Watch the slant. Watch the safety creep.
On second and 12, Allen will get this one complete to T.O. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Brings up third down. That's the end of the first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Switch. Sponge. No. Alert.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
It's fourth down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch the eye. Kill.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He's coming. We got double.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, Vic out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They will indeed go for it. Vic eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Antoine Randall, the intended receiver.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On first down, Peyton. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And taking it across shy of the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Bang, 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 bang. Slam, slam, slam. Check, check.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Hall of Famer Kevin Green in on the stop. In on the tackle, Kevin Green, of course, a member of the 2016 Hall of Fame class, Charles.
Went in on August 6th of 2016. Kevin Green taking his rightful place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and what a speech he gave that night. I can still see him standing up there, and the line that resonated for me: I didn't play this game for any other reason than love and passion. And only a cynic would dispute that if they saw Kevin Green play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Watch the run. Whip alert. Watch the whip. Hey, high 7.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Over the middle, that's caught by T.O. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Complete to Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for Chicago. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Shift.
And here's Allen throwing again to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check 13. Check.
Protein spill.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Stenerud's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Huh, interesting. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Middle. Hatchet.
Allen going to throw. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
25, check 25. Regular.
Allen now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looking to throw on second down. Vick. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Lawrence Taylor. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long for Vick. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Night Train Lane. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Jan Stenerud on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A run by Bell on first down, going to go nowhere as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here goes Vick on 4th down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8.
gon' slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, oh God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Round 80.
Down to lose one. Mine's 50, mine's 50. Check back, check back.
On first down, Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
50, mine's 50.
Who's off focus?
Shit.
Hey, tight.
He's moving, boys, he's moving.
Five.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Alert.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Allen to throw on third down. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. On the return, Hester. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. That'll go down as a 92-yard punt return score as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. First possession resulted in a punt. What does Mr. Davis predict for possession number 2?
I'm looking forward to seeing what they had down on their play sheet, because most teams start with that script, that so-called script, got things they want to do. Some of those plays are used to probe, and some of those plays are used to attack. I think they're going to try to attack on this possession.
All right, let's see what happens. Will they attack? Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Allen. This one caught by Terrell Owens. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
50, Mike, 50. Record. Hey.
On second down now, Peyton. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. On play action, Allen. It's caught. Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Check 31. Check 31. Alert.
On play action, Allen. On the crossing route, complete. That's Holt. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
80 weapons. Check. Hey, motion backfield.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Hey, no, look up. Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, yo. Let's go. Motion.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike.
Y'all not ready.
Now Allen. They set up the screen to Peyton. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Mike 19. Don't get nervous.
Right. He's tight right here.
play action. Now it's Allen. And it'll be intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So here's Vic following the interception. Steps away to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On second down, it's Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Michael Vick. They set up the screen to Bo. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another one goes for 19 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They run on first down with Jackson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Vick, throw complete there to Jerry Rice. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Stenerud able to put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. Well, he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. Going to throw again. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. First down, and they're going to throw without him. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Jones has it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Allen to throw once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and they have possession.
Yeah. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, they can't get trapped.